Okay, we're getting pushed around a little bit today, but that's okay. I like that they're stocking, so I'm not going to complain. Makes me happy to see new stuff. Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of Rami's Retro. So good to be with you today. We are at the Scottsdale Goodwill down the street from work. It was a long day and I feel like shopping. So let's head on inside and see what we can find. Okay, let's get started in glass. Let's see what we've got. They are pushing out some fresh carts, so that's exciting. That is in, I don't know what language, Chinese, Japanese, one of those. Made in China. Eat your fruit and vegetables. Oh, that's adorable. I love that. I think I might grab that for $2.49. It's just really cute. It does look like it's maybe a little studio piece. I can't quite see what that is signed. Northwood, New Hampshire maybe, and then 1993. But it's cute. I like it. And I did grab some other stuff. We'll get with that in a second. We'll go over that in a little bit. Oh, fishy plate. Not marked. A couple of pretty big chips on it. That's pretty. Poland, made in Poland. $3.49. It's a Pyrex down there. It's got a lot of dishwasher damage, though I already looked at it earlier. Royal China, Blue Meadow. $3.49 on that. No saucers. Plates. It looks like there are some vintage ones back there. I'd like to get a good look at those if I can. Move some stuff around here a little bit.
Oh, okay.
$4.49 for 4 of them. Those are really cute. And they are Mikasa Garden Club Early Spring. Little bread plates. I don't know, what do you think for $4.49? Those are really sweet. I like all the colors on them. May as well grab them, why not? I wonder if they got any dinner plates to go with. Oh, looks like they might. No, that's not them. Okay, not seeing any. We're gonna probably swing through these aisles a couple of times just so we don't miss any of the new stuff that's coming out. I did take a peek through the carts though, and I found some of these wonderful little wooden guys. This one says Bali on the bottom, so it's hand carved. $5.49 for that owl. That's a good one. This little guy was just too cute. $3.49 on him. And then this little guy, $6.49. I thought his tail might be broken, but they do have short tails, so it's not. And I don't see any other breaks or chips or anything. I don't think. No, just looks like it's a little dirty. So those are pretty cool pickups. And then this one was on the shelf, but I just had to grab it as soon as I saw it. It's made in Hungary, and it's just really, really pretty. I love the glaze. So for $4.49 on that base, I thought that was a pretty good score. So those are things I've already got in my cart. I got started without you, I'm sorry. It was just really quick. As soon as I walked in, it was like boom, boom, boom. So let's take a look and see what else we got going on here. Excuse me. Nothing in the kitchen-y stuff. Let's slide over here into whatever this kind of mess is. A lot of seasonal stuff still. They're trying to get rid of their Christmas. $2.49. That's vintage. I kind of like that. I've been doing this thing lately where I'm like, oh, I like that, but then I don't get it. And I'm really regretting that, and I need to stop doing it. I need to just grab stuff. I think part of the reason why I'm doing it is because my house right now is an absolute disaster, and it's full of Goodwill bags. And I work so much that I don't always have time to do the things I want to do with the things that I have. But I need to definitely get better at just picking up the stuff that I know is good and is going to sell. This is pretty awesome, $8.49. It is not old. But I love the fact that it is a great big heart shelf, and I think it's really cool. And it is Urban Outfitters, looks like $89 originally. It's just in really good shape, and I actually think I might want to pick it up for a friend. And if she doesn't want it, then I can definitely sell it or even keep it for myself. So that's a really good find. I'm gonna pick that up for sure. So yeah, I told myself, you know what, if I find something and I know that it's good, I'm not going to be like, oh, that's cute, and then just like leave it behind. I'm gonna grab it. So what? My house is full of Goodwill stuff that I have to clean and sell. That's the life I chose, right? And I don't mind. Pottery Barn. Not seeing too much else in this aisle. Made in China. Vases. Oh, what's this guy? That's pretty. Not signed or anything. Looks like the petals are all there, which is pretty shocking. Wow, it really does look like the petals are all there. So maybe for $5.49, we'll pick that up.
Like this, you can't keep track of what I'm doing.
The rest of this is pretty basic glass, nothing too extraordinary. Let's head around the corner and see what we can find in figurines. Well, there's a bunch of people in figurines, and that's also where they have the carts that they're offloading. So let's hold off on it and see what we got in the back over here. This says Jaro. I can't quite read it. $4.49. It definitely looks old. Probably English. The glaze is wonderful on it. I think I'm gonna probably go ahead and grab that. Bathroom stuff, everything looks pretty new. Nothing too interesting there.
Yeah, I know. But buddy.
Weird little turkey. Okay, we're getting pushed around a little bit today, but that's okay. I like that they're stocking, so I'm not gonna complain. Makes me happy to see new stuff. Nothing here really in the creamers. Bouquet, Japan, Poland, I think that says. No, England. Made in England, but just 1, 2, well, 3, 4. Actually, there's several. What's this? $6.49. It probably had a lid though, and it doesn't now. $6.49. I really like the design on that though. I might have to throw that in the cart and look it up and see what's what. If it has a lid, if it doesn't have a lid. Looks like it might be Japan, Otagiri maybe. So we'll check that out. Any fun in the mugs? Don't see anything too fun and crazy and exciting in the mugs. No Starbucks in the mugs. Ugh, this whole shelf is empty. Oh, what's that? Well, it does look like it could be old, but there's just one. Wisconsin Dells, handcrafted. Got glassware here. Most of this too is pretty basic. Nothing too interesting. A lot of stuff that we've seen here before over the past couple of weeks. Don't see anything down here at the bottom. All right, I think we can finally get over to figurines. So let's slide over here. She's darling. $4.49. A little ballerina. Looks like all the parts are there. I can't tell if she's made by anybody important though. It would be probably under that label. There's another girl, $4.49. They are very sweet. I think we'll grab them so we can look them up and I can see if they are something in fact special.
That little part on that. Yeah, I can't believe I'm doing that now. That's alright. Oh, I know.
My brother had this when we were growing up, but the little his little staff is broken for $9.49, but I really like that. My grandma gave it to my brother and I was jealous because I wanted it, and he wound up breaking it anyway, and if she'd given it to me I'd still have it. So there's the story on that. Sorry I was kind of quiet there, but there was a lot going on and they were stocking that shelf and I was trying to look and stuff at the same time. But I'm gonna grab this little guy too for $5.49. He's really delicate, and there's no chips or breaks or anything, so I'm really happy with that. So we'll definitely get him and add into the collection. And this I just think is really interesting. I don't know what it is, but I love all of the glaze and the crazing and the colors, and I just can't tell what that says. But it's definitely old and it's got some weight to it, and it's $3.49, and it's just, I don't even know what it is, but it's pretty and I love it, and I love the colors and it looks old, and so I'm gonna grab that. That's it for figurines. So let's see what we might have missed in the back over here and let them finish up with their carts, and then we might be heading out. All right, so I looked these girls up. It looks like they might be by Valentino Company in Taiwan. And one of these sold for $16 last month. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick that up. This guy, however, did definitely have a lid, and there's some damage on the top here. And I think I'm gonna pass on him, even though that pattern is really, really cool. I just don't think that there's a lot of dollars to be made there because there's some damage. They were stocking, so let's see if there's anything incredible and exciting that I might have missed. But otherwise, I think we'll probably be ready to head out. This was a pretty lucrative trip though. Oh my gosh, I don't know how I forgot to tell you. You know I love original art. This frame's a little bit banged up. The other one's in a little better shape. But there were both of these oil paintings. They are signed Robert Moore, it looks like. Robert Moore. They're both really, really pretty, very well done, very Bob Rossi. $5.49 each. They're framed very well. The Mexico frame, made in Mexico. So I mean, they're just really well done. So I think I'm going to pick those guys up for $5.50 each, and we'll see where we go with those. I've done really good God, I can't even talk. Really well with original art pieces. So I think that it's worth a pickup. Nothing new here in glass. Checkout baskets up top. No. All right, kids. I think we're going to swing on down the road. Well, total spend there was $67. A little more than I thought I was going to spend, to be honest with you. More than we've spent for a while, but that's what happens when you show up and there's fresh carts being stocked, I guess, because I kind of jumped all over some things right there at the beginning. And everything we got, I think, is going to be really, really great. So I'm very excited, super excited. It is kind of customary when we come here that we swing over to Salvation Army really fast. I don't want this video to go too long, but I feel like I would be doing a very bad disservice to myself and you if we didn't slide over there very quickly and see if they have anything fun. So let's head over. 1 point. So we'll pass on that. I think that's contemporary made to look old. sweet little bud vase. I like the colors on that. What about this basket? $3.99 on that basket. He's kind of fun, funky. Not quite even, but I like that. It's cute with a little blue band around it. I think we'll grab that for $4. It's somebody's really cool project and I like it. I can't tell what that says. Crystal something. Fine lead crystal, probably. Picture frames. That's like a piece of paper or something. It's not what I thought it was. Oh, there's a nice little trivet back there. These can go for some dollars. $3.99 on that. I don't know. I mean, it might be worth about $8. I could double my money on it, maybe. Let's go for it. Why not? All right, let's see what's over here on this side. Not too much here today, kids. It's going to be a quick trip. That's a very interesting vase. Kind of a lot going on there. Is that a nursery rhyme or something that I'm not familiar with? I don't know. It's interesting. Sweet little box. I almost broke it. Oh, that's a cute little donkey. It's very primitively painted. $3.99. I mean, I almost didn't realize what it was. He is really cute, though. I don't know. Huh. I don't know. He's a little abstract for me. I think he might be hard to offload. It's an older candle holder. All right, let's swing around to the back, see what they might have left in seasonal. Well, there was nothing in seasonal. We're gonna run to the back here and check out lamps and art and furniture really quick, just to kind of scan and see what they have. And then we're gonna head home. Looks like all of this stuff has been here for a minute. None of this is anything. That's kind of a cool lamp, but just one. That's a pretty art piece. They want $80 for it though, so we're gonna pass on that. And the rest of these are prints. And it doesn't look like there's anything in furniture that is too incredible. So I think we're gonna head home. I mean, considering that there was like basically nothing there, I think the 3 items that we got were pretty good items. $12 we spent, we rounded up a little bit. And now we're gonna head home. Hopefully traffic isn't that bad. I did wanna also mention that over the last couple of days, I think I figured out how to retrieve those 4 videos from the other trips that I had stuck in limbo on my phone. So I'm going to be working on that over the next couple of weeks or a week and a half or so, and I'm going to get those videos on my channel so that we can share in the fun of those finds. So I'm very excited for that. So yay, I finally figured something out. Thank you all for joining me as always. Please check out my eBay store. Like and subscribe to my channel. I'm so excited. Every morning I wake up and there are more and more subscribers and more comments to respond to. So I'm loving it, you guys. This is a wonderful adventure and I'm glad to have you with me. So until next time, take care, everybody. Bye.